Today we're going to talk about adverbs and irregular ones in Spanish. And just like in English, in Spanish, most of them end the same way, mente. Just like in English, they mostly end in ly. And if you haven't seen how to form a regular adverb, go back to my last video because you will get a lot of different examples of how to form them. But basically, you're taking the feminine form of any adjective and you add mente to it. So for sincerely, to say sincere in Espanol is sincero. You change the O to an A, sincera, and add mente, sinceramente. Same thing with frank and frankly. Franco, so the feminine form is franca, francamente. And it goes on. Today we're going to talk about, however, the irregular ones and 5 of the most common ones. And just like in English, you memorize them. They don't have a pattern. You just memorize them and you use them a certain way. So the first one is bien. And this is tough because bien means well. And in English, we typically mix up good and well. So you are doing well, but you are good at something. That's the best way I can describe it. So, en español, ¿cómo va todo? Todo va muy bien. Everything's going well. Va bien. And it doesn't matter who the speaker is for any of these because you're doing something a certain way, not you are good or bad at something. And speaking of bad, the second one is mal. ¿Cómo va todo? Va muy mal. It's going poorly. It's going badly or bad, like we say in English. So again, you have bien for well, todo va muy bien, o todo va muy mal for not so good. Now, the next one is mucho. Now, mucho before a noun, actually the next 3 that I'm going to talk about before a noun convert into an adjective. But again, we're talking adverbs, what you're doing. So, por ejemplo, hablas mucho. You talk a lot. So whether it's me saying it, a guy saying it, whatever the gender, hablas mucho. Okay, a lot. And the next level from a lot is demasiado, too much. And again, if you're doing something too much, it doesn't change. Same example, hablas demasiado. You speak too much, which in this case is the case because I'm recording a video. So, yo hablo demasiado. So again, too much. And then the final one is poco, when you don't do much of something. So hablas poco, you don't speak a lot or you speak a little bit, por ejemplo. And there you go. Again, just to recap, bien is well, mal is bad or poorly, mucho is a lot, demasiado is too much of, and poco is just a little. And there you go. Those are the 5 most common irregular adverbs that you're going to hear and use in the Spanish language. Speaking of which, for more content on whether it's grammar, vocabulary, slang, whatever you want, go to makingspanishsimple.com and subscribe today.